Welcome to my channel, and I hope you're doing well and you're enjoying whatever you're doing right now, whatever you are at this time when you're watching this video. It's my pleasure to welcome you to our channel, and hopefully you're gonna click that like button down there and subscribe. Also give us a thumbs up. Also watch our playlist. We got quite a few playlists that helps organize the videos and for you to be able to find it easier to find videos on our channel. So today I'm just doing a random video about what has happened, in particular the elections, and President Joe Biden won, and it's time now for us now to, as a country, to support him so that he can succeed, because his success, it's your success, whether you voted for him or you didn't. You want to be able to have a job. If you don't have a job, you want to be able to have good roads and bridges rebuilt and the kind of economy to get going. So majority of Americans don't have stocks in the stock market. So success of a country should not be based on the stock market. I'm not saying that's bad. Just because I don't have stocks, it doesn't mean that I don't support those who have them. But majority of us, we don't have enough money to go out there and buy stocks. Now we have a new president. All of us need to go behind him and give him support. Show him that, yes, we understand you're the president. Whether I voted for you or not, I'm going to be behind you. I'll be rooting for you. I want you to succeed because your success is my success. Joe Biden is president of the United States. He's working for us. He's working for you. He's working for me. So we need to understand that first, that he's there for us. And we are his boss. We are the people who voted for him. You might say you don't care because you didn't vote for him, but that would be very smart to say. But you're entitled to your opinion, of course. Also understand that democracies mean that people are in charge. It's government of the people, by the people. So in a democratic republic like United States and others, the citizens elect leaders, and leaders have a responsibility to, when they lose the elections, just because they didn't like the outcome, they should say, okay, I lost, I throw my hat in, and I'm going to support whoever beat me. And even if you don't do that, you're just supposed to concede and say, okay, I know this time around I didn't win. There's always next time. And even if you don't run next time, just know that, hey, in a democracy, you need to accept the outcome of the results. And in particular, if there are no irregularities and fraud and all other things that people have been talking about. So as a citizen, I would encourage everyone, especially as senators, to do your job. You know that you're not there for yourself. You're there because of the people who elected you. They went through the process, they voted for you, and you won. That's why you're in the Senate right now. So I would urge, in particular, Senators Ted Cruz and Josh Hawley, do your job, represent your constituents, and just make sure that the messages coming from your mouth or your Twitter accounts, and when you go on cable news outlets like Fox and Friends, make sure that you're only talking about things that will help Americans, not things that will help you, because without your constituents, you won't be in the Senate. And I'm not just talking about those two. I'm talking about all elected leaders, whatever they are, whether you're a mayor, you're a governor, House of Representatives. Just know that You're elected by people, and you need to represent them. When you speak, just know your words mean a lot, have a lot of weight, and just always try to think about the people, not yourself. I know most politicians have ambitions. They want to be a governor, or they want to be a senator, or they want to be run for the president of the United States, which is all good. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, just know that the country comes first before your ambition. That's my take. That's my 2 cents. And, somebody might dismiss me as he doesn't know anything. But the point is, politicians cannot be politicians if there are no citizens that elected them. When you're elected, just make sure that you try to unite the people, and don't just look at the base, the people who voted for you. A country has a lot of people, and we all have different opinions, and we have different political parties. And when it comes to elections, just because you don't accept the outcome of the results because you lost, it doesn't mean that you actually didn't lose. And even if you won, and you in general don't like the entire outcome of the result, then that's not very good. You're being a hypocrite. You need to say, okay, in the same elections that I won, some people lost. And in the same elections I lost, some people won. Does that legitimize the outcome of the results? No, it doesn't. So I would urge all people, all leaders, those who are elected in positions of power, just remember us, the common people, the citizens, that you are over there because we elected you. And you need to represent us and know that, yes, there's nothing wrong for you to be ambitious, to run for higher office. If you're a senator, to run for the office of the President of the United States, that's perfectly fine. But at the same time, don't be preaching hatred. Hatred is not gonna, it will only take you so far, maybe in the short term, but in the long run, you're gonna be worse off than you are today. So just try to preach peace, try to talk about peace, bringing people together. Instead of looking at the differences in people, look at the commonality between the people, things they have in common. And also know that the first thing is that we are all citizens. So that's one thing we have in common. We are citizens of the United States. So try not to divide us. Try to bring people together. And those who have been brainwashed through social media or through other means, just make sure that you talk to them directly. If in particular they support you, let them know that, hey, elections are over. We have a new president. We need to be behind him. And tell them, it's simple. Just tell them, I would do everything to support our president to succeed because his success is my success. When you do that as elected leaders, you senators, you know that things will change because people do listen to you. Your base listens to you. Your constituents listen to you. And when you only portray yourself as a uniter, then that will help us. But when you're portraying yourself as a person who is trying to divide people through different aspects of life, then you're not a good leader. And good leaders lead. And how do you lead? By example, by telling people, hey, knock it off. Let's all work together. Let's all come together through a common goal of succeeding. We need this country to succeed. We have a global pandemic going on. The economy is really bad. And just tell your supporters that, hey, people, we're going to work together to see this country succeed. And you tell them you want them to listen to one another. And they need to stop the hatred. Hatred never helps. Hatred is bad. it's bad anywhere you go. So when people like each other, respect each other, then they find it easier to listen to one another and work together. We have a lot of things in common than you may think. But politicians, some of them, they try to manipulate situations, and then they try to put a wedge of hatred between people. And that's why you find that events like the one happened on January 6th happen. But if politicians tell their supporters, hey, I understand you're frustrated, but that's not how it works in the United States. We need to work together to make this country greater than it has been. So that's my take. And once again, I ask you kindly to smash that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, watch the playlist up here. I have quite a few playlists. And we'll see you on the next video. All right. Thank you. Peace out.